Hey guys, welcome to the guitar tutorial for Old for New off of the record Starlight. This song is in the key of A flat and it's at 72 beats per minute. I'm using a tape delay that's set to a dotted eighth subdivision and a cloud reverb, and by itself those two sound like this. Now the guitar comes in right off the bat with the intro line and it echoes the synth line, which is the exact same thing. So the way we're going to play it is we're going to play it up here on the 13th fret on the high E string. I'm going to play through the part dry really quick and then I'll break it down, slow it down, and show you guys how it's done. So it's all based around the A shape on the 13th fret, which is our A flat major chord. So we're going to start with our index finger on the 13th fret of the high E string, our pinky on the 16th fret of the B string, back up to the high E, and then 13 on the B string. So that's the first part of the turnaround. The second part is the exact same first half, but we're going to end on a different note. So we start, and then we're going to end on the 15th fret of the G string. Then we're going to shift our hand down, play your pinky on the 13th fret of the G string, to the 12th, to the 10. And then we're going to shift up and play 16 on the B string, 14, 13. So in time, that sounds like this. So I'm going to turn on my drive and my verb and delay and show you what it sounds like with effects on. Now the next part of the song is verse 1. This guitar part is out. If you have another rhythm guitar player that's playing with you, he can play some rhythm, palm mute things. But for this part, we're going to start halfway through the first verse. I'm going to play the part for you dry, and then I'll break it down and slow it down and show you what I'm playing. So I'm on the 8th fret of the G string, and I'm hammering up to the 10th, and then I'm playing the 10th fret again. So I'm hammering on here, and then plucking on the 10th fret, and then I'm going to 9 on the B string, to 8, and then the same hammer on, and then back down, and then this time on the B string we're going to go up. We're going to go 9, 11, back to 8. So for this part, I'm going to turn on a chorus, and then my verb and delay again, and this is what it sounds like with effects on. The next part of the song is the build back up before the re-intro. I'm going to play for you the part up to speed and dry, and then I'll slow it down and show you exactly what I'm playing. So everything I'm playing in here is revolved around octaves of the A flat with the 5th scale degree added in between. So all I'm doing here is I'm moving my pinky in my high scale degree. So I'm starting with the high A flat, which is on the 9th fret, and then I'm moving that down a half step to the 8th fret, and then borrowing with my index finger to go to the 6th fret, back up to the 8th fret, back to the octave, and then back down to the 6th scale. And with effects, that part sounds like this. The next part of the song is chorus 2. The guitar part is going to go up really high up on the neck and play this riff that kind of mimics the melody. I'm going to slow it down and play it dry and show you exactly what I'm doing, and then I'll throw some effects on and show it to you how it plays with effects on. Now I'm going to turn my effects on, and I'll show you what it sounds like. So that's chorus 2. The next section is the bridge. And there's 2 parts of the bridge that we're going to go through. The first part, we're just going to play chords, but we're going to come back down to our octaves, adding the 5th scale degree. These are what those chords sound like. I'm going to play it dry and slow, and then I'll turn my effects on and play it up to speed. And this is what it sounds like with effects. And the last part of this song is the second half of the bridge. We're going to go up, and I'm actually going to turn my delay and my reverb a little bit heavier, and this is what that sounds like. I also set my delay to a quarter note subdivision instead of a dotted eighth. So the line that we're going to play in the second half of the bridge starts back up on the 13th fret of the B string. I'm going to play for you the part dry, and then I'll slow it down, and then we'll put it with effects on. So the part goes like this. I'm going to throw on a big overdrive, and then my verb and delay, and then it sounds like this. From there, we go back into the re-intro, which is really an outro, and that's all the guitar parts for the song Old for New. Now let's try them all together and see how they fit.
2, 3, 4.